Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing another reaction video. I found the entitled Single Mom from America or the West that thinks she's all that and wants the men to pay for the babysitter on a first date. I'm like, are you serious? You don't even know this person yet. But I thought it was pretty funny. I thought I'd go over it and hopefully you enjoy it too. All right, let's get started and keep watching.
Unless you're offering to pay for the babysitter, I'm not going on that date. Don't just assume that I'm going to be able to drop off my child somewhere, because most likely I'm not.
Okay, so right away, you can notice a few things about this lady. Her attitude, her looks. She's near 30 or older, it seems. Lots of makeup. Looks like she did stuff. Whatever. It's good to do your best to stay young or whatever. But you can't even really see her face, like the huge glasses. She looks like a bug almost. But yeah, you can tell she's got like an attitude. And yeah, who would want to date someone like this in the first place? She doesn't seem like a very pleasant or fun person to be around. I just noticed that before I even get started. But yeah. So she's like, if you want to date me, you gotta pay for the babysitter. Like, we don't even know this person yet. Like, why why would you do that? Like, part of the first date is to get to know them. That's asking a lot to pay for a babysitter, especially like these days. Like, you paying for like food and maybe transportation and maybe movies or whatever else you're doing too. So you're probably already looking at like $100 or more in the West. Just for like dinner and a movie or something simple. And like now you want to pay a babysitter too. And your chances of finding like a kid or teenager minimum wage are very unlikely these days. They don't even want to work. And if they do work, they're going to charge more than that. So you're going to probably be charging at least, 15, 20 an hour trying to find someone, especially if it's last minute. And like, that's going to be another 100 or so. Like, it's just ridiculous. So already, like, it's just way too much. And then it's more about her attitude than the money. Like, what on earth? Anyways, let's keep watching.
To pay for the babysitter. That's going to make me more receptive to want to go and spend my time with you. And another thing, just assume that you can invite me and my daughter out. No, I do not introduce my daughter to guys.
So a few things here. Like, I agree with her on some things. Like, she's not gonna necessarily meet your kid or her kid right away. That's actually fine. I think that's many cases a good idea. If the kid gets attached too easily or you don't know the guy yet, you want to make sure he's not like creepy or anything. But like also you want the guy to pay for this babysitter, but you're not even gonna meet the child. Like it's just like so like entitled and a little bit of a double standard, just kind of weird. If you're not comfortable with this guy around your kid, maybe you shouldn't be dating that guy. Like, I do think like you need to get to know people, but like you also have your gut feeling and good first impressions, and like, oh my goodness. And speaking of this, like, if she can't even afford a babysitter, maybe she shouldn't be dating, maybe she should be like focused on her career and, saving some money and getting a better job and whatever else. And, also, like, a lady that, I don't want to use this phrase because girls use it in the West and they, tend to go too far with it, but just for lack of better words, like if she wanted to, she would. I know they say it to men sometimes, and it's ridiculous the examples they use, but yeah, if she really wanted to meet like this guy or any guy, she would like absolutely drop everything, find a babysitter, drop the kids off with the parents. I know single mom, they're not gonna let kids stop them. One of my managers at my old job, like she had kids and she'd bring the kids with them, like throw them in the back of the car, take a tell them to take a nap or something. Like, like I'm not even kidding. Meet at a restaurant, tell them to go to sleep. If they really want to meet someone, nothing's gonna stop them. Girls in the West, they'll drive an hour to 4 hours or longer. And like guys too. Like if a man really wants to see a woman, like he will drive several hours to see her. Like you can tell who really wants to meet you and who really doesn't, or it's kind of flaky or sort of maybe, and you can tell. I think she's like this with everyone, or most people. Maybe not the bad boys. She'll hook up with them, but then yeah, try to find a nice guy and be bored and make TikTok videos about complaining about babysitters and stuff. Like, oh my gosh. And then yeah, she would definitely find somebody, and her parents or friends or hire a babysitter. Like no single mom's gonna let that stop them. But she's just looking for free food, like a foodie date. But anyways, it gets worse. So let's keep watching.
Don't just assume that you're going to invite me out for drinks and I'm going to show up.
Yeah, so she's like, don't just assume if you ask me out for drinks that I'll show up. That's fine, but like, are you not already paying for her babysitter and like gone out of your way to pay for his date and stuff? Like, you're gonna pay for the babysitter and then she might not even show up? Like, what on earth? Am I hearing this right? I think that's what she said. Like, or maybe she's just talking, doesn't even know what she's saying anymore. But like, you're gonna pay for the babysitter for her to have like a girls night out or go out, but she might not even show up to meet you. Like, what's she doing? She gonna show up for the guy she really likes? Like, oh my gosh! Like, I can't even. I just can't. It's too much. Like, oh, and her voice, man. I actually feel bad for any guy that dates her. She sounds like a chipmunk or something. But like, just an entitled, spoiled brat. And like, we compare this to like a good Filipina, like even a single mom in the Philippines, like, and ironically, like you could pay for the babysitter there for a lot cheaper, and they might actually need the help. They might need the help more. Not all of them have parents still. A lot of their parents die young and stuff, and like blood pressure, and they might need help, but like. They would never, ever be this entitled or, like, expecting, like, you will do this if you want to date me, blah, blah, blah. Like, they would find a friend or family member, or cousin or uncle or aunt or somebody to, like, watch these kids or, like, if they like you, like, maybe they let you introduce the kid, like, meet the family and stuff. I don't know, man. It's just a completely different world, like... You have like the terrible single mom in the West and like the good single mom like Southeast Asia. And I'm like, I'm sure like if a Filipina saw this video, she would just be like shocked. Like, what is wrong with this girl? Like, you want to find a good man, this is not the way to do it. Yeah, she deleted the video. I tried to find the original one. And all I could find were, like, stitches everywhere. So, something tells me she deleted the video. Probably got a bunch of negative feedback from men on her men's channels that might have went viral for the wrong reasons. Or maybe even the ladies are tearing her new ones. But something tells me it didn't go the way she planned. But, yeah, I just thought it was interesting. I thought it was funny. God, that voice and the entitlement. Let me know what you guys think. Like, would you pay for a first date? Does it matter? Like, compared to like an American girl versus like Filipino. Like, personally, I would never do this for like an American woman. I wouldn't even. Yeah. But like, unless I was like really into them and I knew more about them and their circumstances, and I could tell they really need help. But maybe a good Filipino that just actually really wants to go, but just can't. But like, A good Filipino would be so grateful. Like I think a lot of it has to do with attitude. She'd be so grateful and like super excited to see you and everything. And this lady's like, I don't even know if I'm gonna show up. You get through all this trouble and don't expect me to come. You get drinks. Don't expect me to show up. Like, oh my gosh, it's just 9-day difference. Like, she's definitely gonna be one of those 30 or 40-year-olds. Where did all the good men go? And with her cats and stuff. Like, oh, yeah, there were plenty of good men, and you friend zoned them all, and they all turned away like with disgust. They're like, oh, I'm not going near this crazy chick. But yeah, I thought it was pretty funny. Let me know in the comments below what you thought. Like, would you do it? Would you do it for the right person? Is this like you're just entitled, spoiled, or crazy? Am I overanalyzing? I don't know. I thought it was fun. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you liked it, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button for more videos like this. We'll see you next time. God bless. Peace.